me X back with another video. In today's video, as the title suggests, is what if Itachi trained Naruto. This what if is going to be mainly centered around Itachi and Naruto. So if you're a fan of Itachi, we'll just go in depth into his character, and you'll most likely like this what if. The like goal for this video is going to be 400 likes, like I said before. So make sure to like, share the video to a friend who likes what ifs, or just anime content in general. Comment down below solely Naruto-based sort of suggestions. Check out my Discord server in the description down below. Hit 5K by June, or let's try to, and 10K by the end of the year. And with that being said, let's get into the video. Minato would seal half of the Kyuubi in himself and the other within Naruto. Hiruzen would be told by Minato that his boy is to grow up as a hero for stopping the Kyuubi invasion. Hiruzen would understand Minato's thinking, as he would also say, make sure to train him to be a splendid shinobi. Hiruzen would nod as Minato passed away. Years would pass, 5 years to be exact. Hiruzen still hadn't honored his promise with the former dead Hokage, Minato Namikaze. Hiruzen would think that his conscience could be cleared, and he would be out of debt, if you will, to Minato, that is, if he were to at least honor one of the duties that Minato had entrusted him to do for his child. The Kyuubi attack, still being fresh in many people's eyes, would mean that Hiruzen was too busy to train Naruto, calling upon Itachi Uchiha, a strong ninja with a powerful will of fire. Naruto would then be introduced to Itachi Uchiha. The Uchiha would be more than 2 feet taller than Naruto, forcing him to look up at the dark-haired Anbu. Itachi would take off his Anbu mask, telling Naruto that he is happy to meet him. Naruto would nod, asking why Itachi had been there in the first place. Itachi would say that he was there to train Naruto. Naruto would ask if he trains, would that mean that he would be closer to becoming Hokage? His dream and goal? Itachi would laugh. Yes, Naruto. You will be much closer to that goal. Naruto would smile with joy as he would start training with Itachi. Naruto and Itachi would build a brother-like bond, even succeeding Itachi and Sasuke's. This may come as a surprise, but Itachi spending more time with Naruto than anyone else would force this type of bond to exceed Sasuke and Itachi's. Naruto and Itachi's bond would be on the level as he and Shisui's. So much so that Naruto had practically been Itachi's brother outright, even not through blood. Naruto and Itachi's training would mostly consist of taijutsu and kenjutsu, the usage of a sword, until Naruto had become 6 years old. Having to learn ninjutsu, Itachi would realize that the Kyuubi within Naruto had been stunting Naruto's progression. As such, they would have to loosen the seal so that both the Kyuubi and Naruto's chakra could flow through Naruto's body and sync. And if you've made it this far into the video, make sure to subscribe. Naruto would then have his seal loosened by Kakashi Hatake, who has been shown to have basic sealing knowledge. Naruto having his seal loosened from this young would mean that he could freely learn without having anything in his way. Itachi would teach Naruto the basic clone jutsu. Naruto would take it upon himself to learn the multi-shadow clone jutsu, doing so in less than an hour. This Naruto, after learning this jutsu, would start to go on a massive increase in power. This would continue for about a year, with Naruto sparring with Itachi in a forest close to the Uchiha compound. This was the day that Itachi would slaughter the Uchiha clan. The Massacre's Day. Naruto could tell something was wrong with Itachi, seeing his anger come out when fighting Naruto. Naruto would then see Itachi continue his press on Naruto, as Naruto would then launch a wind-style air bullet, as Naruto knows ninjutsu at this point. Their battle had gone on for about an hour now, with Naruto beginning to get tired. Itachi would then tell Naruto that shinobi can never falter in battle. If so, they lose and therefore die. Itachi would say this as he punched Naruto in his gut. Briefly, Naruto would fall unconscious. Within that short interval of Naruto being unconscious, Itachi would throw Naruto up into the air. Naruto would create 10 shadow clones to propel him further into the air. Itachi would quickly demolish these clones, with Naruto being low on chakra. Almost every attack of his had been amped by chakra, even his punches and kicks relying on kenjutsu. He would have to, Naruto thought. He would then rely on his Kenjutsu, one of his most deadly weapons, his blade. Itachi would fire a Phoenix Flower Jutsu at Naruto, who would fall into the attack, cutting through it with chakra. Naruto hadn't noticed it, but he had been so tired that he had been relying on the Kyuubi. Naruto would then hit Itachi's arm guard with his sword backflipping onto a tree. Itachi would then send an Uchiha-style Great Fireball Jutsu headed towards Naruto, remembering that he had to keep his chakra reserves high, not caring as he remembered that he had food pills. Itachi only cared about his chakra reserves because he knew he would need a decent amount of chakra for the massacre. Naruto would carry on with Naruto attaching ninja wire to his blade as he activated the vacuum blade jutsu, throwing the sword into the fireball as it exploded, leaving a massive amount of dust and smoke. Naruto and Itachi would both rush into the dust, with Itachi activating his Sharingan in his wake. To see Naruto. Naruto would open his eyes, which were clouded by the dust, blocking his vision almost entirely, relying on hearing to combat Itachi in the smoke. Naruto's lungs would start to quake as he coughed up blood. Itachi, realizing that the smoke had been affecting his lungs, would punch Naruto, seeing weakness in his brother, sending him flying into a tree. Naruto would waste no time running to his blade, which had been implanted in the hard soil. Itachi would get in Naruto's way. Naruto would then roll under Itachi, grabbing his sword as they clashed, sword to sword. Naruto would then study Itachi's movements, knowing exactly when to strike. Chunin and Jonin would see the effects on the terrain, like smoke, watching the battle as they cheered Itachi and Naruto on at the same time. Naruto would then twist his blade, hitting Itachi's armor plate. The crowd that had gathered to watch would cheer for Naruto, even though the fight wasn't over. Itachi would tell Naruto, who had been induced in the vibe of fighting, that a crowd had gathered. Naruto would look behind him, seeing the crowd. "We should give them a real show, Itachi." Itachi would reply, "I was thinking the same thing. Let's do this, Naruto." This fight would continue, with each time Naruto did damage to his Uchiha brother, Itachi would do the same. It was clearly a standstill of a battle. Even though Itachi was clearly above Naruto, every single time that Itachi would raise his power, Naruto would raise his own to compete with Uchiha. Naruto would then start to tire, even if his Uzumaki chakra wasn't enough for this battle. He knew of it, actually. It wasn't even a gamble. He was at a disadvantage. He was low on his chakra reserves that had been so powerful and vibrant. It wasn't enough for the battle. Itachi would see Naruto on his knees. "I thought you said you would give them a real show, Naruto." Hearing these words, Naruto would pause. I forgot, Itachi." "Well, a true shinobi never goes back on their word," Itachi would say. "I will be a shinobi. I'll never go back on my word. That's my ninja way." "You're not even a ninja yet," Itachi would say. Naruto would shake his head. I will be a ninja. After all, I have to be one to become Hokage." Naruto would then dig deep into his reserves. Kakashi himself had stated that when in peril, Naruto can access hidden reserves unexpectedly. So, Naruto would do so as blue chakra emanated off of his body. Naruto would keep on clashing with Itachi, manipulating his chakra. Naruto would then grab his sword. Eventually, Naruto would cut into Itachi, or so he thought. Itachi would quickly turn into a flock of crows, appearing behind Naruto. Naruto, using his hearing, would know Itachi was behind him before Itachi truly was, but Naruto's lacking speed would mean that he was still hit by this attack, as Itachi was much faster than Naruto. This attack would make Naruto fumble, face-palming into the dirt. Naruto would then flip off of the dirt, tying his legs around Itachi's neck in an attempt to cut off oxygen from him and knock him out. Itachi would attempt to slice Naruto's legs, with Naruto blocking with a kunai of his own. Itachi and Naruto were on even grounds. Itachi would then activate his 3 Tomoe Sharingan. He was very serious. As Itachi looked into Naruto's eyes, Itachi would then put his blade to Naruto's neck. Naruto had lost. Naruto, in reality, was under a genjutsu, while in real time, Itachi had been holding him by his collar. Naruto would break this genjutsu with his chakra, spiking at an all-time high. Naruto would then kick his feet, trying to break out, mind dazed as he had just broken the genjutsu. As he pulled out a kunai from his pocket, stabbing it into Itachi's side, Itachi would then pull off of Naruto, throwing him to the ground as he held the wound. Eventually, Danzo would appear, hearing of Itachi and Naruto's supposed epic duel. Naruto and Itachi would then grab each other's arms as Itachi, using his superior strength, would throw Naruto. Naruto would stumble down the tree that he had hit with his back, branch after branch, as he broke them in his fall. Itachi would then slap Naruto with a chakra-enhanced slap, waking Naruto up. Naruto would go wide-eyed, jumping up and bringing his foot down onto Itachi with chakra around his foot. Itachi would block this, kicking Naruto's leg away and applying pressure to the joint. As he did this, he would throw him into the ground, making Naruto slide across the dirt, throwing his sword, still laced with ninja wire, to stop himself from sliding any further. Naruto would stand as Itachi threw a flurry of punches at Naruto. "It's over," Itachi would say, with Naruto smiling. "It's only over when I give up. Even if I can only block, I'll keep trying to win, no matter the circumstances that I find myself in." Danzo would be intrigued, seeing noticeable damage on the two of them. An 8-year-old boy, this powerful, competing with Itachi himself? He may be of good use. Danzo would sniff, as Naruto would continue to block. Itachi's gloves that he had been wearing would start to melt due to Naruto's warm and vibrant chakra. Itachi would smile. "Little brother, you've truly grown." Naruto would then smile. Itachi would say that even though they are in combat, it feels like they're just playing around. Maybe they should kick it up a notch. Naruto would nod as he would put his now bruised and bleeding hands into a blocking position. Itachi would then throw a flurry of punches at Naruto. He would keep blocking. Naruto would then put down his now bruised and bleeding hands. "Wait, what did you say?" Itachi would ask Naruto. It had seemed that Naruto had muttered something under his breath. It was that Naruto loves Itachi more than a brother, a best friend, a comrade, a twin. Itachi and Naruto would both pause as Itachi would break out of this daze that he had found himself in, outstretching both of his fingers and tapping Naruto's forehead with chakra, as Naruto would then be sent flying, back out of breath. Eventually, most people in the village would be watching as Hayate Gecko would step in, saying that the fight's over. Nine-Tails' chakra would seep from Naruto's body as he yelled, "It's not over until I say so!" pushing him away. Itachi would scratch his head in surprise. "I knew you were this stubborn, Naruto, but not this stubborn." Naruto let out a light giggle. "Are you dazed too? Because you just said that you knew I was this stubborn, but not this stubborn." Itachi would laugh. "You know exactly what I meant." Naruto would then fall on one knee as he would he would force himself to tap Itachi's forehead as well with his own chakra, sending both Itachi and Naruto from exhaustion on his butt, if you will. As they both put up their hands, "It's a tie," Naruto and Itachi would say, lifting each other up as they laughed. The sun would then start to set with the crowd diminishing, only leaving two brothers in its wake. Itachi and Naruto would both laugh of joy. Itachi would then tell Naruto that it's time to go home. Naruto at this point had been living with Itachi, Fugaku, Mikoto, and Sasuke, and would say that he'd be there in a bit, doing a little bit of extra training and just meditation. Naruto would then decide to walk home a bit slower than he had usually done, due to the exhaustion in his legs and his dazed mindset. Fighting Itachi and tying with Thiambu had put him in a bit of a dazzle, if you will. Naruto would start to pant as he entered the Uchiha compound, going to a store in the compound that his Uchiha grandmother, through Itachi's blood, if you will, or their connection, had made cookies and sold chakra and food pills for the Uchiha police force. Naruto, before getting there, would say, yelling, he wants 3 cookies and 2 chakra pills, as well as 1 food pill. Naruto's heart would skip a beat as he saw the dead body of his grandmother and grandfather. Naruto would quickly grab the chocolate pills and cookies himself, eating the cookies to regain his energy that he had lost in the battle with Itachi, and one of the chocolate pills for his chakra loss fighting Itachi. Naruto would arrive right at Sasuke, Itachi, Mikoto, and Fugaku's home, as he wanted to see if Sasuke and Itachi were okay. He would arrive as Itachi killed Fugaku and Mikoto, who, like I said before, they were basically his mother and father. The same thing with his grandmother and grandfather. Naruto would start to cry as he sniffled. Why, Itachi? Why? Naruto's tone would start to change as his anger and sadness peaked at an all-time high, making the 9 tails within Naruto awaken and lend Naruto chakra. Seeing the dire situation of sorts, 3 tails would then appear behind Naruto, the most he could control without completely passing out. I was saving this power, but you forced my hand. Sasuke, get out of here. Yeah, I would do that, but I can't. Fine, Sasuke. Then just watch. Naruto would then kick Itachi through multiple Uchiha houses with the power of the Kyuubi. Powering his blows, a gigantic wave of rocks would flow towards Itachi as Naruto threw them. Itachi's body would start to be piled over by the dozens of rocks that Naruto had thrown on his body. A Susanoo would then form around Itachi as he swatted away the onslaught of rocks. Brother, you fall short in comparison to this me, as I am on a whole other level. I now have specialized the Mangekyo Sharingan. When activated, you rise above your previous self. When you experience trauma, you can obtain these eyes. Most notably, when you experience the loss of your best friend. Naruto would then be scared of Itachi, his own brother, who he had never, at least up until this day, been scared of. A fear like no other would tremble through Naruto's body as he quaked in fear. When you experience trauma, a best friend? Naruto thought, who was Itachi's best friend? That Shisui guy. He was friendly and nice to me, he thought. Had Itachi truly killed his own best friend? Naruto would ask if Itachi had slain Shisui in battle, combat, or even a form of deception, espionage. No, I would never kill Shisui. He was like a brother to me. He was like you and Sasuke. Oh, Naruto thought. Then how did you get those eyes? Shisui killed himself in front of me and gave me his eye. That eye was in my hand, and as I watched it, I awakened these pinwheel-like eyes that quake within my body. Even now. Itachi would let out a sort of giggle, if you will. Now, brother, throw everything you've got at me now! Naruto would then fall to the ground. Itachi would put him in infinite Tsukiyomi. Sasuke would look at Naruto. Itachi, you hurt Naruto, and for that, you will pay! Sasuke, with sheer willpower, even at this age, would break through the Genjutsu and leap at Itachi. You're nothing, Itachi would say, swatting Sasuke away. You're nothing, little brother. I don't get it why you do hold brother in such high regard. And not me, Sasuke would say, throwing 2 kunai that would only scratch the Susanoo. Even in this much pain, you are nothing but a bug to swat away. And with that being said, this has been What If Naruto, or What If Itachi trained Naruto, and the like goal for this video is going to be 400 likes. So make sure to like, share the video to a friend who likes what this, or just anime content in general. Comment down below what is suggestions solely Naruto based. Check out my Discord server in the description down below. Subscribe as I want to hit 5K by June and 10K by the end of the year. And as always, Rami X out.